So today we have Ms Rintu Rathod here, and her work would be an inspiration to all of us. So I would not like to tell you what she does, but I would like you to listen and try connecting it. There's a lot to learn what she is doing and how she's working for towards the climate, towards our society, towards the environment. So Ms. Rintu, it's up to you now to just share it with us to the students.
Thank you so much. First of all, thank you for inviting me. I'm here to share about my work and also I'm here to learn from all of you. Okay. So I would like if all of you, keep asking questions and, interact with me. So if you want to ask any questions, you can just raise your hand and ma'am will unmute your mic. Okay. So my name is Rintu Rathod, and have you heard about chocolate Ganpati? Any of you?
Yes.
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 Vihan, you can talk about it. Have you heard about chocolate?
Yeah, Miss, I've heard about chocolate ganpatis. So they are ganpatis made out of chocolate. So you can just this if you afterwards when you need to do the visarjan, you can put it in milk and you can drink the milk. So it's not harming the sea by because if you use plastic and you throw it in the sea, then it harms the animals in the sea.
Fantastic, Vihan. So the chocolate Ganpati concept is mine. I have invented that concept. I'm an artist. I'm a chocolate sculptor and very passionate about our environment and sustainability.
Okay.
So that's why this idea of chocolate Ganpati, you make an idol out of chocolate, then you immerse it in milk, and then you distribute that chocolate milk among the underprivileged kids. That's the idea. All of us like chocolate milk, right?
Yes.
But
I have also made one chocolate Ganpati. I started from 2 years.
fantastic, fantastic. So I have uploaded many videos as well on YouTube. I will share that with your ma'am and she will share those videos with you. So you can just, follow the instruction and make your own idea. So there are many children, we all love chocolate milkshake and everything, but there are many children who do not get even the milk. So this idea is for them to get, chocolate milk even for a day, right? So that's nice, na? When they smile, we also smile after having a chocolate milkshake. So that's the idea. Okay. And one more thing, when you make idol out of chocolate, you then have to use POP idols. POP idols, plaster of Paris idols, okay, because they harm our environment. So this is my personal work. I am also the founder of an organization called the Food Army. Okay, and we work during any natural calamity. We send home cooked food to the victims of the calamity. Acha, can anyone tell me why this natural disaster happened? Any of you?
Go, Gyana, you're raising your hand, no?
Because of the climate.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Okay, anyone else? Why do natural disasters happen? What are the reasons? You must have heard about the floods and earthquakes and everything, right? Okay, so
Children, you need to answer. Please answer. Climate change group. You all have done natural disasters last year, right?
It's in grade 3, all of them have done.
In grade 3, yeah. Come on, whatever is on your mind, answer.
You can answer anything, just speak. Bindas.
Why do floods occur? Why do earthquakes occur?
Because of climate change.
Because
It is
of
natural.
unbalance in the air.
Okay,
The
Shlok, you go,
nature.
and then Mahika. Go, Shlok.
Ma'am, so because it is natural, so it can come whenever it can.
Okay, Mahika.
It's because of like unbalance, like tsunamis happen because water was can't fit in the ocean anymore, like that.
Great, great. So there are two reasons. One is natural and one is man-made. Okay. So natural is, like ocean currents and tectonic movements and all those things, seismic activities. So those things are not in our hands, they happen naturally. But we are also responsible somewhere to make this disaster happen. Right? You all of you must have learned this in your class that, because of our, you know, mindless ways of exploiting nature, natural disasters happen. Anybody on this? Anyone would like to say anything on this? How do we exploit nature?
Because we are using too many resources from the environment,
Correct.
and we are polluting the environment.
Very nice. Very nice. So consumption of fossil fuels, then even our increasing population, then sprawling cities, all these things, they lead to exploiting of nature.
We also like throw plastic, like we throw plastic anywhere, and like sometimes when we walk on the beach, people are very careless, and they don't even like bother to even go to the dustbin and throw it. They just throw it in the sea, which then the animals eat it, and then they get sick.
Correct. Very good, Rajashri. Very good. So all these things lead to global warming. Have you heard about global warming? What is
Yeah,
global
ma'am.
warming?
Yes.
Shloka, you want to speak?
Come on, climate action group. What is global warming?
Global warming.
Yes, guys, we've already done this. Come on.
Global warming is like the where we are using, like we are polluting the environment with greenhouse gases,
Global
and the
warming
earth is getting warmer.
Yeah.
Global warming is when factories pollute a lot, and all this heat it melts icebergs and all, which makes the climate hotter.
Correct. So in
Global warming is like basically an example, like the water pollution and the air pollution, like that.
Global warming is also the increase in the Earth's temperature.
correct, Jana. So in simple words, global warming is, increased Earth's temperature. Okay, in simple words. And why do this happen? Because of greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases. Anyone? What are the greenhouse gases?
Yeah, like when you burn fossil fuels, or um, when you burn fossil fuels and all the carbon dioxide, and because of transportation and all those causes.
The carbon dioxide, methane, and wait, there was one more, I forgot.
Correct, correct. Very good. So there are many greenhouse gases, but mainly carbon dioxide, methane, then nitrous oxide. So mainly carbon dioxide. And we all know that we breathe out carbon dioxide and we breathe in oxygen. All of us know that, right? So carbon dioxide, apart from these, carbon dioxide is produced by, burning
Transportation.
fossil fuels, transportation, yes, then solid waste, so
Factories.
many, from chemical reactions and all. So if we want to decrease the level of greenhouse gases, how do we decrease the level of carbon dioxide?
We can plant trees so they'll absorb all the carbon dioxide in the air.
We
Fantastic.
can use less transportation.
Right.
Use public transports.
Public transports, or we can like
Cycles or walk.
like walk for short distances, and like use an electric cycle to like for far distances.
Perfect. Very nice. And what about the methane gas? Methane gas is
We can use less plastic because when plastic stays in nature for too long, it uh, uh, it removes all the
Releases.
yeah, it
Releases.
releases methane.
okay. So
No,
methane.
we can recycle also.
Sorry, can you speak a little louder, please?
Recycle.
Yes. So we are coming to recycling, but we should first understand about our environment as well. So methane gas is produced by livestock as well. Okay. And transportation again for generating oil and coal and everything. And also by decaying our organic waste. So what should we do? What is the solution?
You decompose.
Hmm. Hmm. So for decompose, what should we do?
Um,
We should like separate the dry and wet waste,
separate the
so the
garbage.
wet waste can only be composed, because the dry waste has like all the like plastic and all the dry materials which you can reuse and recycle but kind of decompose.
Perfect. So first thing is we should separate our waste. Okay, dry and wet. Another thing we can do is we can eat vegetarian food. Okay, it is recommended that we eat vegetarian food because livestock also generate methane gas. And it is a good idea to make compost at home from our organic waste. And we can use that compost for our plants to grow, and that will also help us again, right? Okay, so that is one thing. And now I would also like to talk about pollution. How many kind of pollution are there?
Air pollution, water pollution, air pollution.
Air pollution,
Noise pollution.
water pollution, noise pollution,
Air pollution, then
Oil pollution.
oil
We
spills.
use fertilizers and everything for crops, so we pollute our land as well. So there is soil pollution, then there is noise pollution, right? So we pollute our environment in so many ways. But the biggest problem is plastic.
Plastic
yeah,
pollution.
Yeah.
So do you
Almost everything is plastic.
everything is plastic? Plastic is very
Everything that you see around you has a little bit of plastic.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And when that plastic is thrown away, that time it causes
Except
greenhouse
of humans. Humans don't have plastic.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Can you please come again?
Except of humans. They are
Right.
telling everything you see around you. So yeah.
Hmm. So can you tell me how many years it takes to decompose a plastic
100.
bottle?
100.
It takes over
Plastic
100.
is not no, you can't decompose plastic.
You can. It takes 100
It
years to
takes
It's
decompose in the
about
soil.
100,
it
100
takes
years
100 like
plastic.
It
So
takes
one
at
plastic
least
bottle
100 years, maybe
takes
even more.
around, sorry, so one plastic bottle takes around 450 years to decompose. Then imagine the damage, our plastic waste is causing us. So what should we do? Acha, do you know that we, generate 12 million tons of plastic every year? And ultimately, where it goes? It goes to
And
Goes in the forests and seas.
Forests.
landfill or oceans, right? So again, there is a problem of marine life getting damaged, getting killed, and our soil pollution increases, air pollution increases. So plastic is responsible for so many kind of pollution. Correct. So we have started this project in the food army or recycling plastic. So currently we are recycling plastic bags, polythene bags. You go to any sabzi wala and all, and they give you plastic bags. Those bags, then you buy groceries, okay, those kind of bags, then you buy biscuits, chips, all those wrappers. We recycle everything, right? So that we can sustain for a long time. So what are we doing? We are collecting plastic waste, then we clean all those bags, and then we have employed some women. They wash everything, clean everything, and then they make mattresses out of those plastic bags.
Miss, I've
they
seen a
using plastic.
video.
Sorry, Gyana?
I've seen a video where people out of milk cartons and all the trash they find, they make houses and cushions and furniture.
Right. That's a very good idea. They do this, they make benches and everything. Then there is this project of eco bricks. They make bricks out of plastic. Okay. Then have you heard about roads they've made out of plastic in Karnataka? Okay.
Yes.
No, I've not heard about them.
They are much, much stronger than normal cement roads. So there are so many things we can do out of plastic. Okay. So it can sustain for a long time. What is sustainability?
Sustain means to keep our resources for a long time, to preserve them.
Correct.
to use them like to use them things that you can't sustain for a long time, use them in your daily uses and
Like we can use
make don't
multiple sources.
and the products which can harm our environment, don't let them like stay for a long time in the environment. It will spoil the environment and like animals and birds and all the trees and the rest.
Right, right. Very good. Only two, three of you are talking. I want all of you to speak. Whatever comes to your mind, just speak. It would be nice if you all of you participate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ivan, switch on your camera, darling. Ivan, Hriday, you can share your thoughts.
So our plastic project is for sustainability. We are using those bags for a longer time so it does not harm our environment. Okay. And after making these mattresses, we are going to donate them to the people living on the streets, homeless people. Okay. So it will be beneficial to them as well. That is the idea. And why do we do this? Why should we do something for, sustainability?
So that we can make our planet a place where we would like to live in.
Correct.
Because then we have a place where it's livable and where people can actually enjoy.
Right. So whatever we are today, we are alive, we are eating, we are breathing, whatever we do, it is all because of our planet, right? Planet is not healthy. Can we be healthy? And currently we are going through that. All of us have seen what COVID has done, right?
Yes.
So if we do not take care of our environment, our planet will not take care of us. In order to survive, we have to do something about it. We have to take care of our planet. Otherwise, this kind of things will keep coming. And you are the future. Whatever mistake our generation has made, you have to correct it now. Of course, we are doing it, but the future is in your hands. Acha, how sustainability in a simple words, okay? Let's say you all are fifth grader, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Your fourth grade textbooks, if you keep them in good condition, your younger sibling can use it. Then you can, share with your cousins. Then you can donate them to some library and they can use it for a long, long time.
Yes, my sister has kept all her old textbooks and I use them.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So that is how we all should do it. We should keep our resources safe and see that we don't discard things. Keep using them as much as you can, as long as you can. Repair them, keep them in good condition. Not only your books, your toys, your board games, your clothes, everything.
So what clothes which don't fit me, I give it to my younger my friends, maybe my friends, like siblings or like the people who I know have like younger people, and then I make sure that they can use it. So I don't throw away clothes.
Very good. Anyone else want to share their idea of, recycling?
Yes, so whenever my toys are like new and they get a little old, so like near my house there is an old age home, and near that there is an ashram over there. I every time give them food and toys and my clothes.
Very nice. Very nice, Shipika. Anyone else?
Yes.
Even I, whatever old clothes I have a younger sister, and So I give her all of my clothes, and if she doesn't if she doesn't fit into them, then I keep them with me till I can find somebody to give them to.
Hmm. So that is recycling. There is one more thing called upcycling. Have you heard about upcycling?
Yes, miss. Upcycling is where you can actually turn it into something else. Like example, you have a old thing, you can turn it into like a mantelpiece or something.
Correct. So if you don't have anybody to whom you can donate your clothes, you can make bags out of it, you can make rugs. There are so many items you can make out of those clothes. So that is upcycling. So ultimately, you are saving our resources, right? Correct. So what else we can do from our household things? Any upcycling, recycling ideas?
Yes, we can reuse old jars. Like if we have finished something in a jar, we can use it for something else.
Miss, like the old jars where you get stuff like oil and stuff, you can put plants in them.
So the jars which are broken, like say like some jars which like by mistake broke or something, like what we do is like we break it even more and like carve it properly, so like we can like use it for, and then we can like put something else in it, and like we can put like plants as Jana said in it.
Hmm.
You can also use these old plastic bottles and glass bottles to keep your stationery and all the other small things organized.
So we
That is
can also we should not waste our food, and we can also consume less products, like stop buying a lot of stuff, because that also leads to a lot of waste.
Like have simple meals. Don't have like 10 different items in one meal.
But the most important thing is not to waste your food. Okay? Cook as much as your need is. Take food in your plate and finish it. Don't waste your food. And other thing you can do is, you can plan for a community fridge in your society. And you can keep leftover food in that fridge for the homeless. That way you can recycle your leftover food as well.
Miss, we have a really big garden down. So like once in a while, people come there and we give food and all that stuff.
Right, right. Great.
Miss, so there's also one store. They take all your extra clothes and rags, and then they recycle them and make
Yeah.
new pairs of clothes
And if you don't have
for other
anybody to
people.
donate any stuff to give it to like second-hand shops or like thrift stores where people come who don't have that much money or don't have that they can come and get stuff for like lesser price, but instead of like throwing them and we can just give it to them so they'll use it for
Correct.
a good.
So we are also starting a project to sustain this plastic waste project. We are starting a project called Project Aparigraha. Okay, where you donate all your extra stuff and keep for other people to buy it or take it for free. And from that, we are, generating fund for this plastic project. And we all are going minimalistic. Minimalism, have you heard about this term? You keep things which are really needed, no excess stuff in your house. So we should not buy anything in excess. No clothes, no accessories, no shoes, nothing extra in our house.
We should also not get something which we will like use once and then just let them be.
Correct. Correct.
Like plastic bottles, it's just one time use.
Right.
Miss, there are these stores where you have like small cloth bag where you just pick up what you need, keep it and pay for it, and you can keep that box and continuously reuse it. Like when I went to Hong Kong that time, and there were candy stores and vegetable stores where they have cloth bags. They have one room where they make cloth bags, and the people come get one and they take how much they need, they pay for it, and then they can continuously use that bag.
Right. So that's a very nice idea, right?
And like sometimes like those protectors, like the sheep protectors. So like when they get really old and like you can't and they start to like break. So what do I? So I reuse them, and so I have these like I go to YouTube and I suddenly see like hacks used. So I make like cool stationery out of them and maybe like reuse them, and I have made a lot of things out of it.
Fantastic. Fantastic. What else you can do?
Um,
Anyone else?
Miss, instead of we can reuse plastic, but Miss, we can also have like replacements for plastic, like plastic toys. We can make wood toys like that.
Correct. But again, in wood toys, you will have to cut trees, right? So what is better?
Plastic, use plastic is better because if you cut tree, but actually, miss, if you make wooden toys, there's another solution. You make one wooden toy to make a one, like maybe 2 to 3 wooden toys. You might use one tree. For example, if it's a really big toy, then maybe plant 2 trees because you have cut that tree in the place where you cut that tree.
Yes. But in the current situation, sustainability is the only solution. Whatever resources we already have, we have to reuse them. So
Miss, in our colony, everybody keeps planting plants because you have a really big land behind the buildings. So anybody wants to come, they can plant trees, and now there's a really big garden.
correct. So let's see, you know, in what way we can save our environment, what all we can do to sustain our resources. Okay, let's write down the steps. Let's list them all. So I'll start what you can do in your house. Okay, so you can switch off your fans, computers, TV whenever they're not in use. That will save our energy, right? So it will save our resource, electricity. So that is one. What else?
Maybe like in a house, like if you have windows and stuff, like big windows, then put like small pots that when they grow more, like we have small plants, like when they grow, we go and plant them again in another place. So grow trees in your own house and then plant them somewhere in a place where they can grow properly.
Very good. So one is save your electricity. Second is, like Jana has said, plant more trees. Okay, what
And also
else we can do? You know, the
we
measures
can also use less plastic, like whenever somebody goes to the market, we can take our own bags and not ask for plastic
Miss,
bags.
Miss, there's this one store called Nature's Basket. So you can they give their stuff in like boxes that are used by different companies, and they send their stuff like that. And when you go to their physical store, they have cloth bags, and they give us when we use, and you keep bringing that bag back and taking up products instead of
Right.
continuously using different.
So carry your own bags when you go out for shopping. Don't use plastic bags. Correct?
Miss, but then people in the shop won't know that you are going to bring your own bag. So if they don't know, the plastic is anyway getting manufactured and it'll just be kept like normally. Then
But
You can
if more people start getting cloth bags, they will start reducing the like they will start reducing the use of plastic.
Ananya, can you switch on your camera, please? I can't see you.
Yes.
Yeah, right, better. Yeah, what were you saying?
I was saying that if more people start getting cloth bags, they will demand for less plastic bags because they will start seeing that more and more people are coming and coming with cloth bags.
So always remember, change starts with one person. If you change yourself, no, the entire world will change. Okay, when I started the food army, I was the only one. In 2014, during the Kashmir floods, I wanted to do something for those victims of the floods. So I thought, whenever there is any natural calamity, who reaches there first? Army people. Okay, and they drop all those dry stuff from the helicopter. Have you ever seen that on TV?
yes, Miss,
Yeah.
also like people donate their clothes and
Correct, but
stuff
that
that they
comes
have
later.
extra.
So whenever there is any calamity, like earthquake or floods or something, and people are you know stuck somewhere, so you need food first. So army drops all those dry stuff, and I thought, for how many days you can survive on those dry stuff, biscuits and all. You need something substantial, right? So I thought about, why not send them home cooked food? And I decided to make theplas. Have you heard about theplas? That's roti, spicy roti, and it can last for 7 days. So I decided to make theplas. I shared my idea with my friends, and all of us made theplas, and we sent 35,000 theplas to Kashmir. So that's how it started. That's how Food Army started. And then whenever and wherever there is any calamity, we send out home cooked food. So it started with just one person, that is me. And today there are 1,000 members in Food Army. So if you really want to do something good, you can start with yourself and see that, the help comes from all over. People will join you, people will help you, people will appreciate you. But first, you have to decide what you want to do. And as I said, the future of our country is in your hands. So you have to decide what is right and what is wrong. And keep walking on the right path. So if you start, you know, with less usage of plastic, if you start carry a bag, cloth bag with you when you go out, others will also follow you. Correct? So we were counting steps. One was to turn off the switches, appliances whenever they are not in use. The other was to plant trees. Third is
Miss,
carry your own cloth bag when you go out. It can also be eat less meat.
miss, we can also be like in the appliances step, like people can wash clothes with their hands instead of using a washing machine because they're using more water and more electricity. Like many people own dishwashers and they will use it, but instead why not just leave it to dry or clean it with your hands
See,
instead
Yana,
of
we
using
have
soap?
to be practical. Okay? It's not practical to wash your clothes with hands every day, but we can definitely save our electricity
Yeah,
and
like clear once in a while.
whatever. Once in a while, of course, you can do, but there are many
Miss,
things
and
we are doing which is, we can save our energy over. If we are not watching TV and your TV is still on, you can switch it off. If your
The
fan is
TV
still
plug.
off, you are not in the room, but your fan is on. You are not in the room, but your light is on. You can save energies over there, right? And then there are energy saving devices. You can use those. You can use LED bulbs. Instead of a normal bulb, you can use LED bulbs. They save energy. So you can take those kind of measures. But we cannot tell people to wash their clothes with hands. That's not practical because everybody doesn't have that much time, right? What else?
you can
About,
also use less utensils so that you waste less water in washing them.
yes, correct. And we can use less disposable things. Single use plastic is the main problem. If you have something, some appliance or let's say you have a dinner set made of plastic, melamine dinner set, it is not that harmful. But if you use single use, disposable plastic crockery, cups and all, plates and all, it is very harmful because you cannot recycle that plastic. You cannot recycle those thinner bags. Those bags are harmful. So we should stop using single-use plastic anywhere.
Miss,
Third
some
point,
person has invented a product which looks, feels, and has the same uses as plastic, but it's not plastic. And if it can dissolve in water and biodegrade. Yeah.
Yeah, you
And
can.
after it dissolves in water, you can actually drink it.
correct. It must be made out of corn.
Miss, but it's not sold yet.
Yeah.
So
Like there are also these small.
Made out of some plant.
There are also there are also these small water things that are covered in some wrapping, and you can actually just eat and drink instead of the bottles. But many of these products you can't find that easily. They are not as popular
But
or
it's
easily.
amazing to know about all these products, right? And keep thinking about inventing something when you grow up. Something which is useful for our planet. You know, isn't it brilliant to think about all these things? I have heard, I've seen, of course. They've made crockery out of sorghum atta, jawar atta.
Yeah.
Eating your meal, you can eat your plate as well. You
You
can
can.
eat your spoon.
So actually, it stops wasting plastic. So if you eat like a plastics with a plastic spoon, then the plastic will get just thrown anywhere. But those spoons, you can eat with that spoon your food, and then later once you're done eating, you can eat the spoons only instead of eating.
Isn't that amazing?
So there was this chocolate
we can all
dessert also. If you once you're done with your food, a chocolate flavor spoon you can eat, and then
Correct, correct. So that is the idea about chocolate ganpati.
you can also
You worship it for 10 days and then you immerse it and then you drink that chocolate milk.
Yeah.
So nothing goes out, no pollution at all, and you get to drink milk. So these are the idea.
You can also
Yeah. Ananya, tell me.
Yeah, you can also have more homemade food and not outside food because they like all the packaging and everything has a lot of plastic used.
Yes, valid point. So eat at home. One more thing I want to add in this is eat local food. Whatever is growing in your region. Okay, if you are in Kolkata, you should eat rice. If you are in Mumbai, Maharashtra, you should eat ragi. If you are in Punjab, you should eat wheat. Eat local, because then you save that transportation cost and everything, pollution, everything that transportation creates, carbon footprint it creates. So eat local, eat vegetarian food, because livestock generate methane gas. So eat vegetarian food. Again, then don't waste your food. Half of the world's population, they don't get to eat food, proper meal, 3 times meal. And how much food we waste in a day-to-day basis. So we should never ever waste our food. What else? Then we should segregate our waste. Wet and dry. And with wet stuff, we can make our compost. You get those trust beans, small, bucket kind of things. You can make your compost at home. Even in Mumbai, even in a small place, it is possible. So we should segregate our waste on a day-to-day basis. If it is happening in your house, very good. If it is not happening, please ask your mom, please request her to segregate all your waste.
This my building segregates waste and we compose it also.
Wonderful. So you have a composting plant in your building? Okay. Then what else you can do? You can, use your things. As we discussed earlier, just don't throw away things. If it is broken or something like that, mend it, repair it, and use it for a longer time. Give it to your friends, your cousins, or to some orphanage. Okay. That is the way to sustain all those things, to sustain our resources. And plant more trees. And one more thing I would like to add is, celebrate your festival in an eco-friendly manner. Holi is coming. Use only eco-friendly colors. Don't use chemicals. Like Ganpati festival, don't use POP idols. Use Kachi Mitti ka idol.
And
Peppermint
you
idols.
can also like
chocolate idols, but don't use POP idols. So we should celebrate our festivals, it's all fun. We all, spend time with our family. It's always happy time, but eco-friendly manner.
you can also limit the water usage. Like you can take 2-3 buckets and fill them and then just limit it to that much.
on the holy day, you can use dry colors, avoid using water. if
Miss,
possible.
you can actually make colors from different colored flowers and plants.
Yes, yes. You can use edible colors as well, or you can use eco-friendly colors. You can use gulal. Those are all the, environmental friendly colors. So these are the things we have to start doing from today itself. Whatever you are learning in school, you should implement in your daily life as well. And take care of our environment and take care of each other. See, we all are connected. In 2019, December, this COVID virus comes in China, and after 1 year, today it's March 2021, we are still not out of it. The entire world is under its, this problem. So it shows that we all are connected. And we are connected with nature, our environment. So we have to take care of each other. Also, we have to take care of our environment. Because if our environment is not happy, if our neighbor is not happy, we cannot be happy either. For example, if your best friend is crying, sitting beside you, can you be happy?
No,
We
miss.
cannot be happy. We can only be happy if people around us, they are happy. If our environment is happy. So we should make conscious efforts to make things right. Okay?
Miss, we depend on the environment and the environment depends on us. So we
Environment
have
doesn't
to,
depend on us, dear. We have to take care of the environment so that we survive. Because the earth will remain. It will keep sending, this virus and tsunami and earthquakes and everything. Humans can get instinct. Like they can like dinosaur, they can also get extinct. But not the earth. The earth will remain forever. So we have to take care of our earth so that we survive in order to take care of ourselves. Right?
yeah,
So are we all ready to make
yeah.
change in a positive manner from today itself?
Yes.
So who are going to plant a tree first?
Me.
It's me.
Me.
It's
Very
me.
good. You can at least start with a pot in your balcony or in your window. Okay? And then you can convince people in your building and plant more trees in your compound. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any questions, all of you?
Any questions? Okay. So thank you, Ms Rintu, for sharing your, sharing with them how to be sustainable and all. It was really a good thing. And I hope they, most of y'all, these actions that were given are very simple for us to follow. Okay. So I would like Maika to share, speak something. Maika?
Yes, Miss. Thank you for the session. It was very informative. We learned a lot how to reuse and take care of our environment.
Thank you, Maika.
So, thank you, Maika. And it was my pleasure. And I learned so many things from you all. You all are so knowledgeable. And, the credit goes to your teacher as well.
Thank you.
Even I learned many new things today. Thank you for that. And I hope you all enjoyed today's session.
Yes, thank you.
Thank